Hello to all, my name is Najiha. Today we will discuss about the flood cases in Kelantan. So this is our group member. First is Arina, Shwada, Putri and Gautam. So without more delay, let us explore the topic of flood cases in Kelantan and reveal the element that makes this subject both essential and fascinating. So we are dealing with one of the nature's most destructive natural disaster. Flooding may have a profound effect on economies, ecosystem and communities. When water level rises and normally dry terrain is flooded, a flood occurs. Numerous things such as intense rain, snow melt, storm surges, or the quick thawing of ice can cause this surplus of water. Flood can have a far-reaching effect, including fatalities, community uprooting, infrastructure damage, interruption of vital services, and long-term environmental repercussions. Floods are a common occurrence in many parts of the world, and their frequency and intensity are frequently determined by climatic, meteorological and topographical factors. One such area that has frequently struggled with flooding is Kelantan, Malaysia. Kelantan, which lies in Peninsular Malaysia's northeast, is well known for its tropical weather and monsoon seasons, which exacerbate the region's recurrent flooding. A state's susceptibility to flood is impacted by terrain, pattern of land use and meteorological trends. So, among these ways to prevent flood, so I want to ask you guys, is there any advices to prevent these flood cases in Kelantan?
So, in my opinion, planted trees and vegetation is the step that can solve the issue of flooding in Kelantan. Okay. Firstly, I think all residents in Kelantan and all department should planted more tree and ground in their house, and I think around the raised forest, I think need to cover vegetation along the river banks, and slab can help hold soil in the plant place and prevent erosion during heavy rain. Actually, roots of the trees can stabilize the soil and vegetation can help absorb water. So this could reduce landslides that block waterway. I think next, reforestation is of upland areas and hill will allow soil to better absorb rainfall, can reducing the amount of water flow into river. So this could help mitigate the flooded. So the selecting native tree species in Kelantan can suit based on the climate and so right. So I think the agriculture in Kelantan need to change, and then they need to change the practice. They can do like cover crop and intercropper pattern, and agroforestry could improve the soil health and reduce erosion in rural areas during heavy storm, and can protect the nervous stream in Kelantan. I think this is my opinion. What's your opinion, guys?
So hi guys, so my opinion is the educating people is considered is the best solution for addressing the flood problem, because it empowers individuals and communities with knowledge to understand, prepare for and mitigate flood risk. So informed citizens are more likely to take proactive measures such as investing in specialized flood insurance, adopting resilient infrastructure and implementing sustainable land use practices. So education also fosters a culture of preparedness, enabling quicker and more effective responses to flood warnings, reducing casualties and minimizing damage. And additionally, a well-informed populace can contribute to community-wide effort, influencing policy decisions and promoting sustainable practices that collectively enhance resilience and decrease the overall impact the flood on both individuals and society. So that is my point.
True community participation is crucial. Maybe we can also collaborate with the local authorities to implement development planning in Kelantan, and it can serve as a proactive and strategic to address flood cases by integrating flood-resistant infrastructure, strategic land use planning, and climate resilient development strategies. Firstly, we can incorporate flood-resistant infrastructures into the development plans by focusing on the construction of resilient roads, bridge, and drainage system. Implementing water retention bases and flood control structure can help manage and divert excess water during heavy rainfall. Secondly, embed strict land use regulation within the development plans to prevent construction in flood-prone areas. Zoning regulation should designate vulnerable zones as no-good or restrict the development areas, safeguarding community from potential risks. And last but not least, integrate climate resilience into overall development planning process. This involves conducting comprehensive vulnerability assessment and incorporating adaptive measures in response to changing climate patterns. By factoring in the long-term impact to climate changes, development planning can foster the creation of sustainable climate resilience communities in Kelantan, also minimizing the risk and severity of flooding.
As for my opinion, one of the most important ways to lower the risk of flood is to improve drainage. These are the few actions that we can do to improve drainage and lessen the potential of floods. First is clear maintenance drain. Gutter and storm drain maintenance must be done on a regular basis. When there's a lot of rain, blocked drains can cause water to pool and surface like highways, increasing the chances of flooding. Plan regular cleanings and inspection to guarantee clear the water flow. The second one is check and repair infrastructure. It is essential to regularly assess and maintain drainage infrastructure. If damaged pipeline, canals and culverts are not fixed the right way, flooding may result. Regular inspection and prompt maintenance are necessary. And the last one is install check valve. During flood, check valve in sewer system stop water from returning into buildings. This valve shield buildings from sewer backup by letting water leave the building but preventing it from returning. That's all.
So from all of your point, I will suggest the problem solving of flood in Kelantan is one of that is a land use regulation. So one of the land use regulation that can be used stormwater management. This stormwater management is an implement regulation requiring proper stormwater management infrastructure for new development. So this this may include the construction of the retention basin and a green roof and permeable pavement and other measures to reduce a surface runoff. So the second is we can monitoring and enforcement. So this monitoring is to establish a machine. So for monitoring this and enforcement land use regulation. So this may involve a regular inspection of person in charge of this monitoring. So and a satellite imagery analysis and the use of technology to track changes in a land use. And the last but not least, the important way on a problem solving in the land regulation is a community engagement. So this community engagement is involve the local community in the planning process to ensure that regulation are practical and acceptable. So raise the awareness among them and about the importance of adhering to land use regulation for flood mitigation. So this is my point. So that's all for the problem solving in the flood.
So guys, before this, we have discussed about the problem solving for the flood. So this is the possible solution that we will discuss that can achieve high expectation on success on the solve the problem in the flood in Kelantan. So how about you guys think on this issue? So in my point is the criteria that we can highlight is affordability, accessibility and scalability. So the first is affordability. This affordability is the sum of money required to put the idea
or solution into action, either completely free or extremely expensive. So we can use money on solve this problem into the person in the highest position. We can come up with the idea on the what we need to use the money for solve this problem. So for the accessibility is the ease with which something can be acquired or reaches from the come out of the problem that we discussed before this. So Aina?
So I think the last area is scalability, which means that the organization capacity is to function effectively in the face of a growing or increasing workload. So for example, I think that the authority in Kelantan should start doing small reforestation projects, rain garden installation, and wetland restoration using internal teams and contractors. That's all.
Since everyone we have our own opinion and own points to give the best solution for the flood problem, like educate public, development planning, improve drainage, planting and vegetation, and also land use regulations. So we need to as a conclude for the choosing the best three solution, we need to choose which best three solution is better and best for the flood causes in Kelantan. So in my opinion, I am choosing that educate public and development planning and improve drainage system is the best way to prevent the flood problem and causes in Kelantan. So how about you guys?
That's good. I agree with your point. That's for me, educated public, development planning and improve them really the most way for us to choose to prevent the flood cases in Kelantan.
From my point, yes, I also agree with the point that Gautam stated, which is before that is to prevent the flood cases.
So I think in my opinion, develop planning, improve drainage and pressure tree and vegetation is the best way to solve the flood case issue in Kelantan.
Yes, so I agree with you guys, and in my opinion, the educate public, development planning, and also the land regulation also are important to solve this problem.
So since everyone choose their main 3.3 solve three solutions for this problem, so we can we accept the main three majorities problem to solve this case?
Yes.
So I guess educate public, development planning and improve drainage system is the majority people here vote for that solutions. So I hope we can learn more about, and then we can study more about the three solutions after this.
Okay.
So I'm here to discuss about the educate public solution. So from the affordability side, so I have to discuss with you that there is an advantage and also a disadvantage for the affordability side for in the educate public solution. So in the advantage case, where there is knowledgeable individuals are more likely to invest to flood insurance and understand the financial implication of flood damage. And there is the disadvantages, which is allocating the government, mainly the government allocating funds to educating may compete with other essential needs like healthcare, infrastructure, and or poverty alleviation. So that is from my affordability side for educate public.
So from my side, for development planning solution for these flood cases, the advantage is cost-effective infrastructure solution, while the disadvantage for this development planning is compromised effectiveness due to the budget constraint.
For my point, which is improved drainage, the affordability, the advantages is long-term investment. For example, like we install the bulb, but the disadvantages is the government sometimes refuse to improve the problem.
So second, we move to the second criteria, which is accessibility. So for the educate public, there is an advantage which is that is possible to reach people with diverse background, languages and abilities in Kelantan, according to the population in Kelantan. So what is the disadvantages in this accessibility side is there is challenges in accessing educational resource due to limited infrastructure in Kelantan, transportation options and physical distance between the communities and the educational facilities.
Okay, for the development planning, the advantage is integration of technology for real-time updates, and the disadvantage for this solution is challenges in maintaining accessibility during floods.
So for the 3 point, improve drainage, the accessibility, the advantages is to prevent flash flood, but the disadvantages is affecting ecosystem and aquatic habitats.
Okay, the first one is scalability. So according to the scalability from the we can see the educate public solution as an advantage where collaborative efforts allow for the pooling of resources and experts to reach a larger audience, and that is a small disadvantage, which is the lack of government support or policy coherence can impede expansion efforts.
Alright, so in the scope of scalability in development planning is the advantage are integration of modular solution for different site areas, while the disadvantage need for ongoing monitoring and update for scaling.
For improved drainage in scalability, the advantage is the expansion of infrastructure could result in more impermeable surface, but the disadvantages it might be expensive to install efficient drainage system. So I think that's all.
So guys, among these three solutions that get majority vote, which one do you think is the best solution for the flood problem in Kelantan?
So in my opinion, improved drainage is the best solution for the flood problem in Kelantan, since it has many advantage rather than the other solutions.
Yes, I also agree with that.
Yes, right. I also agree with improved drainage system because it also has like long-term investment for Kelantan.
I'm sure that improved drainage system is the best solution for solve the problem Kelantan.
So we will see how will we put our decision into this effect. So to put our flood mitigation decisions into effect, strategically enhancing drainage system is the best way to avoid flood-related issues in Kelantan. Therefore, JKR, Jabatan Kerja Raya, can take the initiative by taking steps to repair the drain and ditches. For example, doing maintenance work such as mowing and cleaning ditches regularly, we can reduce the risk of flood by effectively diverting rainwater away from urban areas through improved water flow management.
This endeavor is further aided by the application of strategies to decrease surface runoff, such as permeable surfaces and green infrastructure, which promote water absorption into the soil. Furthermore, it is imperative to tackle the issue raised by urbanization by building the sustainable urban drainage system and retention basins.
To put it simply, a comprehensive strategy from the system enhancement ensures sustainable urban growth, increased community resilience to the effect of heavy rainfall, and treat the underlying cause of flood as well as its symptoms.
I think from this discussion, I think I will get many information from your guys, your knowledge, something like that, right? So I think that's all for today. Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much.